7:36 on a Wednesday morning. It's time now to visit with Brad and Sonia, Bryant Insurance. Good morning, folks. How are y'all?
Good morning.
Good morning. Doing great.
Good. Good to see you guys. Great news coming in from the doctors with Rick.
Yes.
He is fully released.
He's healed.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's great news.
Now he's joking, saying he's going to have to get 2 pair of every kind of shoe because there's still a lot of swelling and he can't fit a regular shoe. You know, on that. Well, do what you got to do, babe.
But he's walking and recovering.
The bones are healed and,
awesome.
everything. So
that is
yeah,
great news.
Yes.
You want to see him around in Crocs later?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, we can get him those little tabs to put in the front of them.
Yes. That's what we need. That's the best, most comfortable shoe anyway.
Yeah.
The Crocs.
If he has swelling, you know, they expand and contract.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Yeah, it's like a built-in cast type of thing. We should get him some Crocs. All right,
Absolutely.
let's work on that.
Some with the fur on the inside.
Ooh, yeah,
For the
keep
winter.
him warm in the
The
winter.
winter
Absolutely.
Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Those
know,
are the
him
best.
wearing those around town would probably be a little distracting.
I know.
Do you get that
Yeah.
segue?
Yeah. Distracting.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
Brad's always the one for the tease or the segue.
we'll go right ahead. Let's segue in.
Well, I know some people are probably going to think, why do y'all talk about this all the time? And we're going to talk about distracted driving. And one thing, there is a little bit of positive news that deaths have slightly decreased and injuries due to over the last 3 years, I think it was,
Right.
that we looked at because of distracted driving. And so that's why we talk about it, because we want to, people need to think about it and be aware of it. And it seems to be working a little bit, not enough, but it is working for for it to be out in the forefront for everybody to think about it and talk about it.
There has been regulations and stuff implemented ever since cell phones have come out. Now, they haven't been outright banned.
Right.
There's
Right.
49 states that have not banned cell phone usage in the vehicle. Now, all of them have banned texting while driving.
Right.
But mobile device usage has not been banned at all in any state other than texting. Now, that's the one that we always think of is the texting and driving and distracted. There are so many things that causes accidents just due from little distractions. If you decrease these things, everybody will be safe. It's not just you. It's not just your policy. It's distracted drivers causes damage and liability to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I was in high school, and I graduated in 1986, so there were no cell phones, I had a friend that lived in the Jean area. She would put hot rollers in her hair and then leave her house. And by the time she got to school, she had makeup, hair, all of it. And she did it while she was driving to school every day. And I mean, she didn't have an accident, thank goodness, but distracted driving's been around for a long time.
Right.
Sure.
Cell phones just give you another way to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just like when I was in high school, up 10 years ago, but it was multiple people in the car that was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And when they removed that and you're only allowed to have one person, I was like looking at my younger siblings like, haha, that's terrible for you guys. But then you saw what actually occurred from that regulation. It decreased the amount of accidents and fatal accidents in young teens because you reduce the number of people they're allowed to have in their vehicle, there are less distractions, less accidents.
Yeah.
So,
Right, and I lost my train of
And I did
thought.
too.
I was distracted. No, I wasn't distracted, but I know a lot of people, like a friend of mine that lives in Denton, if I text her and I get this auto reply, she's got her phone set up where when she's driving, it says, I didn't see your text, I'll see it when I'm not driving anymore, and I know that it's very tempting because we do have these little mini computers with us and we're always busy, so we want to multitask, and so we're on a trip and we're going to well, it's fine to talk, if it's hands-free, but do not, it's not worth it. You might have saved 5 minutes, but God forbid there's an accident, because you answered an email, okay, well, I got that moving along, but, and it happens so fast.
It's not the time to check your social media.
It's not.
No.
It's not. And I know that one of our producers that travels a lot, she has a rule. She just puts her phone away. She doesn't even have it,
Visible.
where she could reach it.
Yeah.
And and that's smart. And with her on the road, I'm sure it could be very tempting to work while she's driving. But
I know that I've been guilty of it. But then whenever, like on long road trips, I just get the music set, whatever it is, but then I will go be driving and pass people that are sitting in the left lane and they're they're kind of jerking back and forth. It's because they're sitting there on the phone, and I mean they're just not paying attention. They're not obeying the laws of the road, and it becomes a hazard. So it's not only to protect your safety, but also the safety of others.
Yeah.
Exactly. And even though the numbers have gone down in 2020, 3,142 people were killed by distracted driving. So it's not down enough. That's a lot of people. 8% of car crash fatalities were due to distracted driving. And I think that's the only, what Brad was talking about, teens 15 to 17, the distracted driving number goes down when the number of passengers are limited. It says that it went from 21% to 7% if there were passengers and no passengers, as far as the chance of you having a distracted driving accident. So
it's a significant decrease just by removing like 2 people from a car.
Yeah.
And I get that because kids, they're all talking and all that stuff. So I could see where that would matter. And like you said, it doesn't seem fair to the kids that it stinks to be them, but it's to save their lives.
Yeah. Like when I was younger, one of my good friends, she was oh my gosh, it was a distraction driving accident. One of her friends covered her eyes while she was driving. She flipped her car 7 times, and her head hit the asphalt on one of the flips, and so she has a titanium plate across one side of her skull.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just wanted to do basically a public service announcement. I mean, of course, it's not really related to insurance, except for, God forbid you have the accident and somebody's hurt, but we just decided, that that's something we wanted to talk about today, because we just want everybody that's listening to be safe.
Yeah.
Listen to the radio. That's a good thing to do while you're driving.
That's exactly right. Yeah, tune in while you're driving.
Listen, pay attention to us right now. Stop what you're doing, even if you're driving.
Put the phone down.
When we give out our contact information here in a minute, don't be tempted to put it in your phone. I know you're just dying to contact us immediately.
And if you miss it, just watch it on YouTube
Exactly. It'll be on YouTube later if you miss it. And then everybody can remember our website, which we will say at the end. But
it's crazy that, what you were talking about. What was a distraction for you and what was a distraction for you? I mean, just remember the big old CD cases that you would have? I mean, that was my biggest distraction, right? Flipping through your CD. You put it in your lap, you flip through, you're looking down, you're trying to find the right CD. That was it. Once you pick the right CD, it's over. You're not...
Then when they came out where you could have like 8 at once.
Oh
yeah.
And you're like, and then you thought that would...
Gotta get that loaded up.
Yeah,
right.
and that
Did you have the one on the visor?
Oh yeah, I had that one and the big box.
Yeah, I had a book.
Uh-huh.
It looks like a photo album.
That's how you judged your friends of, if you liked them or not. You go through their CD case.
That's exactly right. Then you try to sneak one out when they're not looking.
And then because I'm crazy, I had to have mine in alphabetical order.
Whoa,
so every time I got it, and when I got a new CD, I was like, oh man, so I'd have to move them all, but
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, so one of my friends did it by color.
Oh.
But mine were by alphabetical, by artist.
So that was a good way to do it. I was never that organized.
Yeah.
I just kind of remembered where I put it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, come see us at the 2nd floor of Ciera Bank Building in Graham, Texas, or call us at 940-549-2525.
Or at 2950 Fort Worth Highway, Suite 500 in Hudson Oaks, 817-770-0096.
Or visit us on the web while you're driving at brianins.com. Well, not while you're driving, brianins.com.
All right.
Brian with the Y.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping in.